Hello, everybody. My name is Katie Jewell, and I am Director of Bands for Coldwater High School. Welcome to our virtual awards ceremony for spring of 2020. I'm really glad you're here. So this video is being narrated by me, and it's in honor of a year of band that was maybe cut short on time, but it was still filled with laughter, love, learning, life lessons, friendship, excellence, memories, and most of all, music. I would also like to dedicate this video to the band senior class of 2020 and to their families. So this is usually the part of the concert where I tell you to shut off your phones, take little ones who need extra attention to the lobby area, don't get up during the musical selections. But today, you can pause me anytime that you need a break. So make as much noise as you'd like. I will never know. And most of all, just have fun and enjoy the ceremony. For today's program, we're going to start off with the Concert Band Awards, and then we will move on to the Symphonic Band Awards. And then I have a little senior ceremony planned. And then I have a few thank yous to give out, and then I'm going to announce the Fall 2020 Marching Band Show, and then there'll be a brief closing. So first up are the Concert Band Awards. We give out 2 of these awards every year, the Most Improved Award and the Leadership Award. And these are voted on by the concert band members. And I technically have the final say, whoever they vote for, but they always do such a good job that I usually just go with whoever they say. And this year was no exception. They did a wonderful job of selecting the awards, although there are many good candidates in this band that could have been chosen. So first up, we have the Most Improved Award, and the winners are Seth Hamlin from the percussion section and Carrie Jackson, also from the percussion section. Seth was a member of the Coldwater bands for several years, and then he went to Quincy for a while, and he came back, and he just did such a wonderful job this year. He was so great to have in the band, and he did improve a lot as the kids voted for him and said. Carrie Jackson, this was her first year in band, even though she's a senior in high school. And so she improved a lot. She didn't really have any percussion experience, although she is an outstanding vocalist. And she quickly became a very dependable percussionist, both on the marching band field and as a member of our concert band. So congratulations to both Seth and Carrie. Up next is the Leadership Award, and this award is given to members of the concert band who show the most leadership in there and a lot of leadership potential as well. The winners are Ilsa Katz from the trombone section and Caleb Deller from our trumpet section. Ilsa is a very fine musician and a great leader. She very often leads by example rather than with, getting up in front of people and doing that kind of thing. But her version of leadership is very valuable to the whole band. She always sets a great example for everybody. And, and when she does need to, she can get up in front of the group and do what needs to be done to be a good leader to her section. So really proud of you, Ilsa. And then Caleb Deller is, again, he's a member of our trumpet section. And Caleb is super, super kind and super nice. And he has a way of helping people in his section without being overly critical or rude. He's just kind in his dealings with everybody and very, very helpful. So I think he's also very deserving. Congratulations. So way to go, Ilsa and Caleb. And those are the Concert Band Awards. I want to say congratulations and thank you to the entire concert band for a wonderful year. You guys are just amazing people and amazing musicians, and you came really, really far this year, and every single one of you should feel just super proud of yourselves. from when I started out with you guys, when we came back from Christmas break, to the time when we, sort of wrapped things up in the middle of March, there was just a ton of improvement, and you guys were gelling so well as a band. And we haven't even talked about your straight ones at District Festival yet, which is very, very impressive. We're all super proud of you for that. And I just, like I said, just thank you so much for everything. And I will see you guys next year. The future of the program is in the concert band, right? And with that being the case, I'm really excited about the future of the Coldwater High School band program. You guys rock. Up next, we have the Symphonic Band Spring Concert Awards. And there are 2 awards that are given to freshmen through juniors, and that would be the Outstanding Bandsperson Award and the Arion Award. And then there are 3 awards that are just for seniors. So we're going to start out with the Underclassmen Awards. And the first one is the Outstanding Bandsperson, which is given to 2 individuals that are underclassmen who have demonstrated the highest level of service and dedication to the band. So this year, the Outstanding Bandsperson Award winners are Joshua Small and Jillian Hauver. So congratulations to both of you. Josh is a member of our percussion section. He is such an amazing leader, and he's an amazing musician too. But I've really noticed this year that he really stepped up when it was his time to, take that leadership role, and just ran with it and did a great job. And he comes to everything, and he's always so polite and kind to me and the rest of the band. And I just appreciate you so much, Josh. Congratulations. Way to go. Jillian Hauver is a member of our tuba section, and she came in this year as a freshman, and she just wowed us all with how well she plays and what an amazing attitude that she has towards the band. She's another one who just shows up for every single band event, is super reliable, great player, big smile, big heart. So congratulations, Jillian. The next award is the Arion Award, and that is given to 2 members of the symphonic band who have the highest level of performance on their instruments. And so the award winners are Taylor Robison from the trumpet section and Tate Hostetler from the trombone section. Both of these winners are just lovely, lovely people and incredible musicians, as you can tell, because all of their classmates voted for them for this award, and I completely agree. And I'm just so proud to have both of them in the band as both musicians and leaders. Now, Taylor specifically, she stepped up into the first chair role this year, first chair trumpet and symphonic band, and she just did a fantastic job. I'm super proud of her. She got much better at playing this year. She was already good, and then she kicked it up a notch, which is really cool to see. And then Tate is just a very intuitive musician. I feel like when I'm on the podium, if I make even the smallest move with my hand or something, Tate is right there with me, and he just does a great job with all that. And he puts that also with a lot of hard work. So great job to both of you. Super proud of you, Taylor and Tate. Thank you very much. And now we're going to move on to the senior awards. And the first award is the Keller Award. And that is given to the senior who has demonstrated the highest level of dedication and service to the band. Now, usually we give these winners out to one boy and one girl, but every single member of the senior class and band is a girl. So there are 2 female winners for all of these senior awards. So the winner of the Keller Award is Emma Finn and Erica Parkinson. Emma is our senior drum major this year. She gives everything that she has to the band. She's super dependable. She even helps me stay on my toes, which is really awesome. And, I'm just going to miss her so much. She puts her whole heart into the band program, and it's really great to see. And then Erica has been a phenomenal flute player and piccolo player. She really stepped up into that role this year. And she is a very dedicated, very dependable member of our band and just an outstanding player. And I'm really excited that she's going to keep playing her flute when she goes to Adrian College next year. So that's really cool. So congratulations, Emma and Erica. The next award is called the Holcomb Award, and it is given to 2 members of the senior class who demonstrate the highest level of performance skills on their instrument. And the winners are Haley Elkins and Emma Spohr. Haley is just a well-rounded musician. She started off on the trumpet, and then in 8th grade, she started to play the tuba, and she ran with that and did a great job. She also plays the piano, and she's a good singer. And I don't know, she's just very well-rounded. And she's going to go to college to be a band director, and I think she's going to be just amazing at that. So congratulations, Haley. And then Emma Spohr is a first chair clarinet, and boy, is she awesome. She is like the rock of the whole band. I can always depend on Emma to know her parts, and to sight read really well. She's just a really talented musician, and extremely deserving of this award. So congratulations to Haley, and congratulations to Emma. The final senior award is called the Sousa Award, and it's given this year to 2 seniors who have the highest level of dedication and service, and also perform on their instrument at a very high level. So it's sort of like a combination of the Keller Award and the Holcomb Award. And the 2 winners are Mason Jones and Madison Morgan. Mason is first chair flute in the symphonic band, and she just has such a beautiful, beautiful sound on her instrument. And she practices very hard, and she combines that with a lot of natural talent, and she's just an awesome musician. She's just incredible, and I feel very lucky that she's been in the band. And she also shows up to everything. So and not only does she show up, but she's usually very early, or stays really late to get done whatever needs to get done. And so I have always appreciated having her in the band. And Madison Morgan is first chair percussion in the symphonic band. In terms of level of service, I mean, she rocks it. She and Mason too, both of them actually decided to be members of the symphonic band and the concert band this year to help out in there and just to enjoy playing more because they love it so much. And Madison was a really huge role model for those concert band percussionists, and then of course the symphonic band percussionists too. And one of the things that I appreciate the most about Madison is I can say, Madison, I need to get this done. Can you get some volunteers and go get this taken care of? And before I know it, it's done, and it's done at an even higher level than what I thought she would do. Like, she's always impressing me with that. And then her talent in the percussion section is just, it's just amazing. She's good at all of the percussion instruments. And as you know, there's an awful lot of them to be masterful at, and she just rocks them all. She's just great. So congratulations to Mason Jones and Madison Morgan, the Sousa Award winners. And I want to say congratulations and thank you to the Symphonic Band for a wonderful year. I really loved working with all of you guys this year. The level of talent in this group was extremely high. And, I felt like everybody was really dedicated to the group, which makes such a huge difference. And I'm so appreciative of everything that you guys did. And that's, like I said, not to mention that you got those straight ones at District Festival, like the concert band did, which is very, very cool. And the Symphonic Band, was working on new music for State Band Festival. when we ended up having to cut our year short. But I can tell you, I'm pretty sure we were headed towards a 1. They were just knocking it out of the park and doing an absolutely fabulous job. So thank you to all of you in the symphonic band for your hard work and just being fun to get up in front of every day. I really appreciated it. So now I have a little presentation of our seniors. Maybe you've noticed throughout the week that each day we were spotlighting 2 of our seniors. So I'm going to put their senior spotlight up on the screen, and I also have their senior plaques. So I'm going to hold those up as well so they can see them. And then seniors, I'm going to come and drop off some fun things at your house, like your plaque and some varsity letters and things like that. So those will be coming to you soon. But for now, you can just see the plaque on the screen, okay? So up first is Allison Caswell. You can read a little bit about her band experience on here. She's a tenor saxophone player. She's amazing. She has a big smile and an even bigger heart, and I've just always loved having her in the band. Here's her plaque. If I can get it. There we go. So congratulations to Allison. Up next, we have Haley Elkins, tuba player extraordinaire, all around great musician. You can read a little bit about her band experience there. And here is her plaque. Congratulations, Haley. Emma Finn is up next, bass clarinet and drum major. You can read about her band experience there. Here's her plaque. Up next, Brianna Ham. You can read about her experience in band there, and here is her plaque. Great job, Brianna. Up next, Emily Harrington. Read a little bit about her band life there, and here is her plaque. Great job, Emily. We are so proud of you. Carrie Jackson got to be a bandy her senior year. She always wanted to be, and then she got to do it. You can read about that on there on her spotlight as well. Here's her plaque. Great job, Carrie. Up next is Mason Jones. You can read all about her band experience there. Here's her plaque. Oh, by the way, feel free to obviously pause this video if I'm not giving you enough time to read these. But you can also see them on the Coldwater Band's Facebook page too. And Miss Katie Langworthy. Here's her plaque, and you can read a little bit about her thoughts on the band there. Back so you can see it. There you go. Way to go, Katie. Madison Morgan. Here's her plaque and her thoughts on the band. Way to go, Madison. Proud of you. And Bryn Nedzwicki is up next. Here is her plaque and her spotlight there. You can read a little bit about Bryn and what she thinks about band. I really love her advice to incoming band members. It looks a little long, but it's definitely worth a read. Up next, Miss Erica Parkinson. Lovely flutist. Very good player. You can read about her experience, and here's her plaque. Great job, Erica. And then her sister, Caitlin Parkinson. Congrats, girl. See her plaque here. Read a little bit about her band experience. Way to go, Caitlin. Awesome clarinet player. Emma Spohr, another awesome clarinet player. You can read all about her band experience there. And then here is her plaque. Congratulations, Emma. Great job. Way to go in band and just being an awesome person. And last but certainly not least, Miss Caden Sunday. Here's her plaque, and you can read her thoughts on her band experience there. Amazing job, Caden. Thank you for everything. So, in short, just thank you, seniors. We are all so proud of you. Congratulations. And good skill for, going on to college or getting a job or whatever your plans are in the fall. We are so happy for you and so proud of you, and your Coldwater Band family will always have your back. Now, I always do a little speech for the seniors, and I usually draw inspiration from just whatever. And since we've been in quarantine, I've been watching a lot of TV, of course, while I work on band stuff. And there are two quotes that really spoke to me. One of them is said by Andy Bernard from the show The Office. And he says, "I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you actually left them." And I just think that speaks really powerfully to living in the moment and living in the now, and just cherishing all of the time that you have with the people you love, like with your Coldwater bandmates, and just treasuring those memories. So I just think it's a great way to sort of live your life, is to always assume that you're in the good old days and just love life and have a good time and love the people around you. And then my favorite of all time, I guess fictional teachers, is Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World. I don't know if maybe seniors, you're a little too young to have watched that show, but it was a great show, and grew up watching it, and I still watch it now that I have Disney Plus. But in the last episode, he says to the main characters, "Believe in yourselves, dream, try, do good." And then one of the characters says, "Don't you mean do well?" And he says, "No, I mean do good, like do good in this world." And I think if you guys, do those things, live like you're always in the good old days, and believe in yourself, dream, try, do good, you're going to have an amazing life, a life that's well lived, and you're going to accomplish a lot of different things in your life. And I will always be there rooting for you and always here to help if you ever need me or need anything. And remember, you always have a home in the Coldwater Band room. And also, of course, I miss, because normally we would all say this together, but say it with me. I guess I hope you're saying it. Once a Coldwater Band member, always a Coldwater Band member. Please don't ever forget that. You are always welcome here. So now I just have a few thank yous and reminders. I also have my contact info there if you need it, although I'm assuming you probably have it, but if you need it, feel free to jot it down. So with sincerest thanks, I want to start by thanking the Coldwater Band Boosters. We could not be nearly as successful as we are without the band boosters backing us up. They do everything from running fundraisers to providing food, to helping us buy really important things like a lot of the chairs and stands that we got this year were thanks to the band boosters, and just the trailer, the shed, like all of those big purchases are thanks to the band boosters. So it's really wonderful to have you guys there backing us up, both physically by bringing in food and the uniform fittings and all that, but also just by being great friends of the program and really helping out with anything that we ask. So thank you, band boosters. I would also like to thank the teaching and administrative staff at Coldwater High School. They definitely contribute a lot to the success of our program as well by the support that they give the band and the individual band members that are in their classes and things like that. And just, like when Mr. Milnes comes down to the band hall or Mrs. Searles comes down to the band room to talk to the band and tell them they're doing a good job or a good skill on whatever event we have coming up. It just means a lot to us, and we really appreciate it. I also want to thank the Coldwater Community Schools Administration and the school board for all of the financial support that they give the band. We really appreciate it, and we definitely couldn't do a lot of what we do without you guys. And we want to make sure that you are also thanked for the purchase of the chairs and stands for the band program. It has really made a huge difference this year, and we greatly appreciate you. So thank you for that. Oh, and for our directors' chairs too. I want to thank Sean Watson, who is our videographer at football games and concerts. He always does such a professional job, and we really appreciate everything that he does for the band. So thank you very much, Sean. Ken Delaney, radio host at WTVB, does our announcing in the fall for marching band, so we really appreciate him for that. But he also has me on his radio show a lot to talk about band events and, get the word out to the community about all the good things that we're doing in the band program. So thank you so much, Ken. Former bandy, by the way, and also both of his sons were in the Coldwater Band program. So he really loves the band, and it's very evident. We appreciate you, Ken. Thank you. Caitlin Doublestein is my colleague at the high school. She is the choir director, and she is just an amazing colleague. I'm technically her mentor teacher, but I feel like I learn as much from her as she learns from me. And she just brings such a new and fresh perspective to the music program here at the high school. In fact, it's thanks to her that you're seeing this presentation right now, because she did a lot of the work in helping me figure out how to do this. And then I hope you tune in for the choir awards ceremony as well that's coming up. So thank you, Caitlin, for everything. We really appreciate you. You're a great friend and colleague to me and Aaron Wood, and then also to the band. Thank you. I also want to take a second and thank my good friend and colleague, Aaron Wood. He's the assistant director at CHS, and he is the head director at Legg Middle School. Man, he just does so much stuff behind the scenes that I feel like people don't know about. And we are all just so grateful for everything that you do, Mr. Wood. You are a light in the band room, like you lighten everything up with your jokes and your laugh and funny noises and all that stuff. And all of the, like I said, all the help and service that you give to the program is just, it's immeasurable. And I don't think we could do everything we do without you. So we, all of us, me and the band kids and the school and everybody, we just appreciate you so much. Band students, thank you so much for everything this year that you did while we were, still live and in person. You guys worked so hard this year, and I'm really sorry that our year was cut short, but I think you all did an amazing job. And then even now in this social distancing time, where we're meeting digitally instead of in person, you guys are still persevering and just doing a wonderful job. And every time I see you guys in a Zoom meeting, or you send me an email, or anything like that, it just lifts my spirit so much. And you guys are just wonderful people, wonderful musicians, and seniors, like we said before, good skill as you move on. And then 9th through 11th graders, I'll see you next year. Looking forward to it. Lastly, gotta thank the band parents and the families. This is usually the time where I have all of the band students clap for you, parents, because you really, really deserve it. When a student is enrolled in the band program, it's not just a large commitment for that student. It's a huge commitment for the families too, like dropping them off, picking them up, attending concerts, attending football games, coming to festival, bringing in food for potluck and just all that other stuff. It's just, you guys are amazing. And again, your contribution to the program is immeasurable. So thank you so much, parents and families. Couple of quick reminders for everybody. First of all, next week, in conjunction with the high school pickup and drop off that they're having, we're also going to do that in the band program as well, but we're going to do it in a different location. So after you go drop off your books and get stuff that you need from your lockers, you'll come around by the choir room door, and you can drop off your school-owned instrument. You can drop off your music, and you can, pick something up if needed. However, to limit the amount of traffic that we have back there, we are asking that only seniors or those who are not continuing with the band next year to come to this. Okay, because it's a smaller area, and we're worried about things getting sort of clogged up. Everybody else can and should wait until the fall to return or collect items, unless there's something that you really, really need over the summer, in which case you should come and get it. That is totally fine. We're just asking to limit that as much as possible. So the times are Tuesday, May 19th from 5 to 7 p.m. and then Wednesday, May 20th from 1 to 3 p.m. and 4 to 6 p.m. Also, we have now a Cardinal Marching Band Google Classroom, and I'm asking all current 8th through 11th graders and their parents or guardians to get onto that Google Classroom, and the invitation to join that was sent to the student's school email. So students, if you haven't already, go into your school email and accept that invite, and then invite your parents so that they can see everything that's going on in the Marching Band Google Classroom. So up next is our fall show theme reveal. We're going to be doing a show that we did 5 or 6 years ago. It's called The 60s. It features music by the Beach Boys, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and Jimi Hendrix. Actually, this year's current seniors, this was their freshman year show. And they rocked it. They did an awesome job. The 60s show was a huge crowd pleaser. So, we're bringing it back this fall, and you guys are going to love it. The music is fantastic. It is a little bit challenging, and the drill's going to be really awesome too. So please look forward to that. I certainly look forward to seeing it back on the field, and changing some things up with the drill and just making it really awesome. So Now, I want to reassure everybody, obviously the fall right now is a little uncertain, but we will have band in some fashion, whatever it takes. We're going to keep the band going and we're going to keep playing. And obviously we're, like I said, hoping for the best. And right now I'm planning for the best case scenario, which would be putting a full show on the field. But whatever happens, the band plays on, and that's what we're going to be doing. So just rest assured, you'll still be playing in the fall. Might look a little different, might look the same as it's always looked, but either way, I'll be there and we'll be playing some music together. So in closing, I just want to thank everybody for a great year. And you all put in so much work, and now these weird times that we have going on, obviously isn't the most fun way to end a year, but I feel like as a band, we're making the most of it and doing the best that we can. And I want to end with a quote that hopefully will help you get through all of this. It's a quote by Elton John, and it is, "Music has healing power. It has the ability to take people out of themselves for a few hours." So if you're struggling, if you're having a hard time, turn to music. If you simply need a distraction from, the news and all of this stuff, turn to music. Now that could be playing your instrument. It could be listening to your favorite song. It could be asking your friends for song recommendations. It can be exploring new music. Whatever that looks like, keep music with you the rest of the school year and this summer, and I promise you it has that healing power, and it will help you get through everything. So thank you all for attending the virtual awards ceremony, and I really appreciate you coming, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody again real soon. Thank you very much.